Hey there YouTube, I'm Yukitsu, this is the Yukitsu Times. Welcome to my channel, welcome back to Don't Starve as we continue on our way through the caves. Come back down here now that we've gotten ourselves our lamps. Abigail is going to probably get killed by that tentacle, but you know what, that's fine. We're just exploring and we can always bring her back later on. So we're going to basically be able to explore here okay now that we've got our lamps. They're a much more effective way than going through here with what we had previously, so this should be okay. It's not ideal because, as you can see, I didn't really set my inventory up for this sort of thing, but that's okay. That's okay. Now, one of the things that we're going to have to do is just sort of be careful because we are exploring a fairly dangerous area right now, and if we look here, we can see that Abigail hasn't died yet, actually. That's you can actually hear that as well, I think, but it's getting pretty faint. So we're basically going to be running around here looking for a chance to descend down to the next level. Once we find it, we probably won't go. We'll ready ourselves up by getting some more combat-based gear, by getting ourselves some more supplies, and making sure that we're all fit and ready to go down there. But yeah, for now, let's just... Okay, I think Abigail's bit the dust. We're going to go collect her directly south, so... Okay, there we go. And anyway, let's continue on here. So we're basically just looking for our way down further into the tunnels, which should be a plug, and it should be a plug made out of a fancy material, and that should basically give us a chance to find some new interesting things. And that's pretty much the point of this part of the guide series. So yeah, we're just continuing on down, looking at all the things that are down in the caves, and this is a pretty noodly area of the caves as far as being away from the entrance goes, so I'm not really happy with that. And I'm also pretty far away from the safety of the, what are they called, guys? The stone lobster, rock lobsters, who can help you out in a pinch, which, you know, it's nice to have that option. I would really like to be able to do that. Let's see here. I'm going to wear my helmet since we're at full sanity. I can afford to go down a little bit in sanity when I eat my beef jerky because I get really hungry. We'll go back up in sanity because we've got beef jerky. Okay. So I think we're in another bat area. Nothing too spectacular here. So yeah, we're gonna head on down to the mushroom biome, and I'm considering eating some of the mushrooms, but I won't do that quite yet since I don't really feel I have to. Plus, I have to look up like which mushrooms are safe to eat again. I have terrible memory for which mushrooms are safe to eat, even though I've done it a lot of times in different episodes. It's one of those things that I you know, try, but like I actually probably should go check before I actually go ahead and try it again. Okay, so yeah, we looped around there, sort of followed the edges, didn't find anything useful whatsoever. So we've explored this entire section, and we know that that place is a bit of a bunk. So we're gonna continue on down. Whenever you're in doubt, always follow that sort of rule of follow one of the walls and you'll sort of get there eventually. And that's sort of what we can do here. It looks like this is going to be a dead end, I think. I think this is going to be a dead end, but we'll follow it just in case. Yeah, this is a dead end. And yeah, we're at that point where this is pretty much the only way I can start exploring down here because we've gotten quite a bit of it. And it's just pretty clear that we're not going to sort of find the amount of space that we want to. Now, I cannot remember if I'm supposed to eat the greens raw or cooked for hunger, since it is our hunger indeed that is going down here. Okay, so it is the nightmare phase right now, and that's got these things coming out of it. Hello, guys. So one of the things you can do if you ever feel threatened is go ahead and give a rock. Come on. There we go. Give a rock to one of these guys, and they'll help you out. The problem is he can't see this thing because it's a part of sort of a hallucination in my brain that is not really there. So he's not going to help me with that, as you can see here. But yeah, that's sort of the general principle of like safety net that those rock lobsters can provide. People have been telling me that they reproduce really quickly, so just as a general warning, I never bring them up top because of that. I've never really seen them go out of control, but some people are saying that they can get really out of hand. So, you know, be wary of that. If you plan on bringing them surface side, it becomes a little bit of a problem later on. They're peaceful though, so it's not like it's not like they're gonna turn on you and kill you or anything like that. It's just annoying having a million rock lobsters milling around your house. Of course, you could always just bring them back underground, as far as I'm aware. Let's see here. Oh god. We came down here and I didn't really bring any grass, so that's going to potentially be something that ruins our day. Okay, this is another bee area. Or sorry, bat area. That's bees. They both start with B. They both fly around. Despite not being birds. Let's see here. Okay, I think the nightmare phase must be over if that's going on. So that's good. Okay. And this is probably not going to be the area that we're going to find it in. I'm not actually sure if the 100% of caves always have the plugs to get down to the next level. Last I recall, they're all supposed to have a plug to get down to the second level, but I'm not 100% sure of that. I would have to double check, honestly. It's probably an important and good thing to know, but I don't know it. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so we've been up here, well, we could try and go through the area that has all of the light bulbs, and I have used quite a few of my light bulbs so far. But, yeah, no, let's not do that. Let's not go through that way. Let's try this way first. And then once we sort of are running a little bit lower on these guys, we'll go on through there. It's another mandrake. Oh no, that's just a carrot. Okay, we found a bunny village, and I think I showed this when I said I was doing that sort of quick look through the bunny village, or quick look at the underground. So this is a bunny village. We've been here before, and this is quite nice because it gives me... Oh, hi, buddy. Yeah, I forgot about that. It gives me a chance to sort of replenish some of my supplies. It's a relatively pleasant area, and it's got carrots, so... I don't really want to fight the rabbit people, though, and I have got jerky on me, so I need to be careful. The rock lobster might be able to help me out a bit here, but we're not going to rely too heavily on that, because the bunnies, they come out and they beat up anybody carrying meat on them, including things like jerky, so we have to be a little bit careful about them. They might do something horrible and nasty to us, like gnaw at our faces with their gnashy teeth or whatever it is that Tim the Enchanter says. And there's another earthquake. Been quite a few of those, actually, since I came down here. Okay. Another biome, I think, with rock lobsters, it sounds like, yeah. So what we could do is actually get, like, the rock lobsters to help us tear down the bunny village, but there's no real point to doing that. We don't have to do that. Okay, so... carrying on here. Ooh, a ruby. Very nice. Earthquakes sometimes shake gems down from the ceiling, which is quite nice. It's a good way to get replenishing gems if you absolutely have to get them for whatever reason. So it is the only way to get replenishing gems after all, so it's an important thing to know, even though you're going to end up being down here for days, which is not necessarily ideal. Okay. And how are we doing for other resources? Our wood's fine. Looks like we're fine for everything, so let's just continue on for a little bit. Go. I came down here really low on sticks and grass, since it looked like there were quite a few grass nodes around here and quite a few stick node biomes as well. So yeah, it turns out that that's fine, working out okay for us, so not too worried about it. Okay, so our sanity's down to 182. That's fine. And now that we've got all this food, I don't have to worry about eating my beef jerky as much, but I'll still eat a piece actually to cap ourselves off basically and get our sanity back up. That way I don't have to switch to my top hat. I can keep this helmet on, very stylish, and it stops rocks from falling on my head and killing me. Okay, so it looks like this area has been fully explored, so let's trace a path around here. So it looks like, yeah, let's go through the light bulb area, replenish our supply of light bulbs a little bit, and see if there's anything past there. That is a slurl mound. It's a place where you can get shells. It takes forever to kill those. That's one of the few places where I'm imagining you're supposed to use dynamite or sorry, gunpowder. But I don't really care to make gunpowder. It's a complex and long process that I just never actually really do. It's not exactly a hard recipe or anything like that. It's just that I've never really found it that applicable, and I'm always worried that I'm going to explode myself, which frankly I probably would if I was using dynamite. Or not dynamite, but you know what I'm... Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Okay, so let's get the hell out of there. Okay, so I think that's a new one that just emerged out of the ground there. Yeah, see, there's these big tentacle things that sometimes emerge out, and they just destroy you. Very unfriendly. Okay, so let's follow along this wall as best we can here without getting destroyed by spikes. Oh yeah, there is a biome past this, so I think this is a dead end though, so we're gonna probably be disappointed. Should probably be eating this jerky up relatively soon because honestly it is about to go into the yellow, which I don't really like, so we're gonna overeat ourselves since we're not worried about food right now. And hopefully we'll get through it all before it starts turning. But yellow's not too bad, just as long as it doesn't turn red. It's fine. Fine, but not great. Okay, got a fork in the road here. I'm pretty sure that these... I've almost always seen these things end in a dead end. These little gray branches that I'm walking off of, but I'm always paranoid that I might miss it, so I map them out anyway. But I suspect that 90% of the time that you follow one of these, it's going to be a dead end. Like, I don't know that for sure, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. So if you're ever exploring and you feel like you don't have the resources to go for a very long time, just don't follow these gray things, because I'm fairly confident that they always lead to nothing. But I might be wrong. I admittedly, like, I don't know, I've just never seen one end in anything other than a dead end, so. Okay. Yeah, and I think we got just another dead end here, so we're probably going to have to start searching way, way off somewhere else. Yeah. Sometimes you can see across these things, so they're not completely useless, but I think in this case I can't even see anything from it. Yeah, there we go. Still have not actually ever killed one of those gigantic tentacles. I'm just scared shitless by them. So, you know, if they do drop something really nice, I do apologize for not having a definitive sort of answer about where to find them, why they're good. But yeah, I'm just too terrified of the things to actually go and deal with that. Okay, so how are we doing here? This is a big, big freaking area. Well, big tentacles, I guess, need big areas. Okay. Now the nice thing about light bulbs is that they still provide good fuel even if you're letting them get almost pretty much rotten to the core. So it doesn't really matter that we're starting to run out of freshness with them. That's fine. We're just going to swing by in the center here, give a quick look, since I don't want to have to come back here later on. Well, I am going to have to come back here later on to get more light bulb fuel, but other than that, you know. I think I actually almost let my light bulb, or light lamp go out. It's important to try and pay attention to that. Not only is it, like, sort of increase the brightness. I walked behind a tentacle, if you're wondering what that was, and it blotted out the sun, by which I mean my lamp. Okay, so walk between those guys, and we're free. Okay. So yeah, just watch your light bulb, or your lamp. If it starts to get sort of dim, then you need to start filling it back up, and if it goes out, like, you lose it, I think. I'm pretty sure it breaks, actually, if you let it. So, be very careful about that. Don't let your lamp break. That would be tragic and awful. Okay. So let's see, where have we not gone, and where can we get to? We've explored all of this. We've explored all of this. All of that, basically. So it's probably going to have to be down here somewhere, and there's another tentacle area that I'm going to have to explore, which is not really pleasant. We'll check the other way first, just because I don't want to go in the tentacle room. It's awful in there. Okay, there we go. grab some of these while we're at it. Okay. And yeah, let's just... I think there's another tree area here too, which is always a nice little pleasant diversion. Always try and go to these areas if you can, because they usually have a nice cluster of efficient resources that you're going to want while you're down here. There we go. Perfect, okay. And I'm kind of wondering where the hell I put my mining hat. This is why I leave at night. I forgot to leave at night this time. Or actually, no, I did leave at night. I just had my lamp. Oh well. Remember, like, go into these places with mining hats. They're important. Okay, let's see if I put them in Chester. Yeah, that's where... Okay, good. And let's see here. Okay, we're just north of it, so let's go through this way. I'm pretty much... I think I'm due for an invasion from those awful, awful glowworms about now. They haven't shown up yet, so I'm expecting them to come by pretty soon, and I'm gonna have to probably run to these guys. I just don't feel like fighting them, honestly. They deal too much damage. They have too much health. It's just... they're poorly... they're poorly balanced as an encounter. It's just not fun. Just not fun at all. Okay. So let's stick to this side, I think, first. It's her right hand, so... Oh crap, another earthquake. Well, earthquakes aren't really too bad. I don't need to say oh crap about that. They honestly rarely hit you, and you can see the shadows for the stuff that's falling down. You can sometimes get, like, gems or whatever. Oh. Gold as well, of course. Okay, there we go. And... let's see, is this a completely spider cave, or are there bats down here? I think it's just spiders down here so far. One of the weird things about the caves is, like, that sort of reduction of ambient music. Oh crap, it's these guys. At least it's not the ones that spit on me. Those guys are just real jerks. Okay. These guys, they take so long to kill, it's just not... it's not worthwhile. And all they've ever really given me is the same stuff that regular old spiders give you, so why kill them? Just go fight regular spiders. It's more sane. Cave spiders are the worst. Oh crap. Okay, I think they stopped following me though, so I think we're safe. Okay, and let's just loop around this way a bit. Go up. Okay. No, there's like nothing down here. No, just things that want to kill Chester, that's all there is down here. And there's more spiders across the other side too. Fantastic. Okay, so yeah, this is our exploration of the caves. One of these times this will be exciting. It actually is pretty high pressure though, because you've got that sort of time limit. And time still keeps going up on the top side as well, even though you can't keep track of the days. So, like, I came out of these one time and it was like weeks after. Oh shit, it's these guys again. Keep walking on their nests. It's awful. Just terrible. Okay, so clearly this way was an awful mistake. So we're going to go down this way, and this way is going to be a dead end, like, immediately. Yeah, that's the way life is sometimes. Okay, so... okay, this area is bats. Yeah, so we'll try and avoid them for the most part. They're relatively annoying since they're hard to dodge, especially without Abigail. Abigail's great for clearing out things like bats, but it's not going to really be in the cards down here, I don't think. Oh no, this is starting to make its way back to usable. Okay. Yeah, here's a bat. It's probably going to chase us to the ends of the earth. We're going to end up with an entire swarm of them following us. God, I hate these guys. So the best way to deal with these guys is you can just keep running. They'll sort of form a gigantic flock behind you, but they don't really have an effective attack animation unless you're basically standing still, so they're not a huge danger to you, and they don't deal much damage either, so just make sure you're wearing some form of armor if you're going to get hit by a bunch of them. Otherwise, they can still kill you. Everything in this game can kill you, but you can sort of run past them much more easily than you can a lot of other enemies like this. They just aren't... Yeah, their wind-up time or something, I think, might be bogging them down or something. I don't really know. They just aren't very good at attacking you. Okay, but if you do have to fight them, the way you do is you go to one of those light patches near the forests, if it's day, and like you'll be able to pull out just whatever it is that you want to slack them around with, and then just swat them down. It's pretty easy to kill them. They're pretty fragile, and once you've done that, they're gone. It's easy. It's just that you want to have like your helmet on or armor on or something like that, and you need a light source, so it's rare that you're going to be able to easily just swat at them while they're in this sort of attack mode while you're running through the darkness, because I can't put my lamp down all that easily. Okay. Now let's take inventory of the cave that we have explored here. We've pretty much explored everywhere. I think the way that we get up to those tentacles must be up this way. Or not. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, this is going to be a long walk. This episode, a lot of walking. How the hell? Oh, great. Okay, so clearly I've missed something, so it must just be a little bit north of there. Let's try north of that science machine. Get across to there. Ah, damn it. Okay, so it's night now, so we would not be able to do that thing with the bats. Just keep running. No harm doing... Oh, no. It's the nightmare phase. Okay, so let's not go near that glowy red stuff. That's light seeping in from the ruins below. Okay, well... I'm gonna take a bit of a pit stop and eat some food and collect some stuff. There we go. Okay, up here. Is there anything useful up here? I forget. Well, the gem's good, so let's get that. Chester, where'd you go? While we're at it, I'm going to pick one of these up, and I'm going to drop off this guano. I'm not really sure why I had that, the poop with me, but whatever. Okay, there we go. Decent little stop off. Doesn't really matter. Alright. Oh yeah, it looks like there's a little bit of a... No? This is truly, truly mysterious. Okay, so let's take a quick look at our overall map here. There's a tiny bit over here, but I really doubt that that's going to lead us to where we want to go. And looks like there's another place where I have to get through 3 of those spider nests down there that I missed. Yeah, I really need to figure out how to get myself across here. That might actually be unconnected. That's always a possibility. Alright, well... I think we can say that our expedition down here to find the way down to the next level so far is a bit of a failure. But I think we've spent enough time down here. That's going to not be too informative episode of this, but it is... you know what, screw it. Let's try and get past that stupid... I hear fighting down there between something and something, but... let's just try and get past those stupid spiders and see that there's nothing behind them for sure, because I'm pretty sure that there's going to be nothing behind them. But you never know. I mean, it's better safe than sorry. I wouldn't want to have to go all the way back down here again to do that. Okay. Okay, this way. Oh, crap. Do hate those nightmare thingies. They're actually quite high damaging for some reason. Alright. The plus side of killing these... Oh, crap. Ouch. Yeah, 10 even though I've got armor on. That's pretty brutal. Okay, did not know that crack was there. That crack in reality. Okay, I think we might be able to juke past him now. Son of a bitch. His buddies decided to join him. Oh god, there's so many of them here. Okay, this has actually got me thinking that this is probably quite near the ruins. That probably is actually the way to get down to the ruins. So we're going to have to break past those spiders, which means that I'm probably going to need to get some other stuff going on here so I can get down there. Okay, let's do this. Okay. God, I'm so bad at hitting these things. But we are wearing quite a lot of armor, so we should be okay. Okay, and this will get us some nightmare fuel, which is really hard to get otherwise. Okay. Oh, god damn it. Of course. Okay, so let's put on this for now while I figure out my inventory. Okay, well, how much longer have we got? I think it was 1 day that the nightmare cycle lasts, but I'm not really sure. These things are a bit less deadly than the terror beak things, so it's a little bit, I guess, nicer, but let's eat this anyway. That'll help. Yeah, that's still going. But we killed the terror beak, though, I guess. Let's just drop these mushrooms. We don't really need those. Okay. Ooh, and there's nightmare fuel here, too, for some reason. Okay, so... okay, experiment time. I think that we might be able to get past these assholes if we do our typical basket thing, so we're gonna try that out, even though I'm actually pretty sure that doesn't work. Ah, damn it. One thing, it's not... It's always one thing or the other. It's always one thing or the other. Chester, why don't I have any twigs? What happened to all my twigs? Did I drop them all while I was in some sort of panic? I probably dropped all my twigs back here or something. Okay, here we go. Let's loop around this way. Get well clear of that guy. I have fought these guys. They're not actually the toughest things out there. It's just that I don't... Oh, good. They're closing. They're starting to close. Good. They're just sort of annoying to fight. I don't really like fighting them. They don't feel like you can easily kite them. Okay, we're going to try this. I think this doesn't actually work on these guys, though. Well, it got the spitter, at least. Oh, yeah, okay, okay, it does work on them. Okay, perfect. And, alright, so let's take this, drop it here. It's still lit. Okay, there we go. God damn it. Okay, there we go. There we go. And let's be careful here as well. These guys are a lot more tenacious than normal spiders, so do be careful about that. There we go. Why can't I? There we go. Alright, Chester, we've made it through. For some reason I remember not being able to kill those particular spiders' nests. They, I don't know, for some reason, maybe I was trying to use the wrong tool on them. Or maybe they changed it in a patch or something. Anyway. We're starting to run a little bit low on our light bulb count, and there's nothing here except some friendly stone lobsters, rock lobsters. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Okay, is there anywhere else that we missed down here that could potentially lead us on to where we want to go? No, of course not. Okay. Well, I think that's about all I can show you for this episode. I think we are out of time. It's unfortunate that we didn't find anything fun or eventful in this particular episode, but this is sort of what the caves are sometimes. It's a big old maze, and it's sometimes got good stuff and it's sometimes got cool things, but other times this happens and you're just sort of running around. I should really actually come down here one time and actually fight all those nightmares, just because I do need nightmare fuel so I can build my science stuff. But I could also just go insane and farm rabbits like I showed you earlier, so that's not a big deal. It's not a huge one. Anyway, I think that is about all I can show you for this episode. I don't think it was too informative, but I at least hope you found this enjoyable. And of course, as always, oh, there's a baby rock lobster. As always, I hope to see you all next time.